Greetings everyone from Norway. My name is Doris Jorde and I work at the University of Oslo. When I come to Germany next year in 22, I'm going to be talking about transforming teacher education. And I'm going to look at international trends and I'm going to give you some examples from Norway. Now, the goal of teacher education in any program should be to provide students with the best possible education we can give them for becoming professional teachers. But in order to accomplish this goal, teacher education programs need to be well defined and they need to have common goals for all of the educators contributing to these programs. Now we know that teacher education is very complex. It involves multiple knowledge domains that lead toward a professional education for these classroom teachers we are educating. Programs need components of subject knowledge and oftentimes multiple subject knowledges. They need knowledge of pedagogy and they need knowledge of subject didactics. And we also know that teacher education programs include elements of practice where our students go out into schools and work with teachers in classrooms. This definitely increases the complexity of this professional education. But we need to remember too that classroom teachers, as well as campus instructors, are all teacher educators. Transforming teacher education for meeting the demands of future schools is then an ongoing process, and it requires innovation and it requires research to drive change that will lead towards what we could then call a quality teacher education program. In my talk, I'm going to be presenting some of the current trends that we find about ambitious science teacher education programs. A common understanding of what we mean by quality in teacher education will be discussed based on many of the innovations we have had at the University of Oslo. I will use my own teacher education program at the University of Oslo as a case study to discuss how we've worked with coherence from the viewpoint of the organization, but also from the viewpoint of the teachers in the program, the students that we educate, as we work towards transforming our program based on principles of quality. And some of these innovative ideas that have transformed our teacher education program will include information on how we've been integrating our programs on campus, how we've been using university partnerships with schools, how we have introduced authentic video into instruction, thus bringing what happens in classrooms into our campus instruction. And also, very importantly, how we've been looking at the social environments for our teacher education students on campus so that they feel like they have a place to be with their own identities in teacher education. So I look forward to coming to Germany to discuss all of these ideas with you next year. Thank you.